The question presented to us was, can I take zinc in my multivitamin and expect it to absorb all the zinc? Because I know you're not supposed to take it with calcium, iron, and magnesium at the same time. They compete for absorption, right? So that comes with one major caveat that we'll talk about in a second. But in terms of zinc, right, is zinc supplementation going to really help me with anything was the other question. If you have adequate, and we'll answer both here, if you have adequate levels of zinc, it probably isn't going to confer any additional benefit to supplement with much more. It's good for boosting immunity, but these things that it does in terms of providing benefit generally come with people that have a zinc deficiency, of low levels of zinc, right? And it's that way for many, many vitamins. And that's why if we get adequate amounts to the diet, right, we really don't need quite as much if we're having that fish, that shellfish, red meat, poultry, stuff like that, right? And so there is one caveat, and that's that zinc can reduce the duration of respiratory illness and upper respiratory tract infections, right? So that is one caveat where if you take more zinc, it might help even if you have adequate levels of zinc, okay? Now, in terms of general benefits of zinc, well, it's shown to improve severe acne, depressive symptoms, testosterone levels, sperm quality, blood lipid levels, glycemic control in people with chronic disease. And the upper intake level that you don't really want to go over is 40 milligrams in a day with zinc. 5 to 10 milligrams is considered a low dose, and that should be a solid preventative dose. If you're deficient in zinc, though, you probably want more. 25 to 45 milligrams is what they recommend. 40 is the upper intake limit. You can load it at 100 milligrams for a few days, something like that, but it's not recommended to do that long term. I'd probably stick around something where you're getting about 20 milligrams of elemental zinc, meaning, that's how much zinc you're getting with, say, zinc citrate, which is 30-some%, zinc gluconate or glycinate, right? Some of these are lower percentages, like 13%. So you got to make sure you know how much zinc you're actually getting from it. I think a dosage of anywhere, from 20 to the 40 milligram mark is pretty safe to make sure you're getting a decent amount of zinc, at least if you have adequate levels already. So that's what we got for you guys. So the second question here was, can I take it? That's what we got for you, at least, who asked about, is zinc even good for me? Does it compete with absorption? Yes, in terms of calcium, iron, and magnesium, but that's only if it's taken at more than 800 milligrams combined. So if it's under 800 milligrams total for all of the aforementioned, then it really doesn't matter. They're not going to compete for absorption. You're going to absorb about all of it, and that is the truth, my friend. So what is the concentration in the multivitamin? Well, that's what it all depends on, right? So that's what we got for you guys. Hope it was useful, and I hope you have a great rest of your Sunday night. Who do we got on here? I'll say hi to the homies. Get out of here. MGPD, Richard Wharton, R. Griner. What's happening, crooks? Greetings, Tokar Marie. Yes, thank you. Jay Nightman. I'm home now. I may be a genius. What's up? Ari Cruzito. New faces on here. Nice to see you on here. What up, Nate? How you doing, my man? Meg, what's happening? Just Munchkin. Dallas. A Snowflame. And Gregory John. Have a fantastic rest of your night. That's all we got for you guys. We'll see you tomorrow, folks. Not sure where, not sure when, but we'll see you then. Have a great night. Happy wellness. Thanks.